Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I feel like a disappointed dad because I'm going to be talking about people in my own comments section, specifically killer mains. When it comes to people being entitled in Dead by Daylight, it's almost always Survivor players who get talked about, and that's been the case on this channel because over the years, I've encountered way more entitled survivors than I have killers. But what a lot of people don't realize is that killer mains can be just as whiny and entitled as survivor mains, and killer mains themselves don't even realize it and realize that they're being incredibly hypocritical. I just uploaded a new episode of my DBD Streamer of the Month series where I highlighted a streamer named Joey, whose whole shtick is going around using flashbang and head on and just kind of trolling killers and goofing around. He doesn't care if he escapes or dies. He's just having fun, and we joined together for some games and we were both trolling killers and having a good time. And holy shit, some of the comments on this video are just... I'll just read them to you and then we can talk about why they're so ridiculous. This isn't trolling, this is bullying, and it's not even remotely entertaining or funny. Y'all should be banned. All he does is bully new players? How is he entertaining? Wow, what a fucking insufferable asshole. If you are literally gonna promote people whose whole gimmick is, let's make these people just trying to play the game miserable, good content, I'm done with your channel, I'm guessing is what he meant to say. Been a long time subscriber, but fuck supporting people who actively making the game miserable to play. Bro, fuck that TTV. This kind of build is the reason why toxicity exists. Why would anyone find this fun on the killer's side? He is obviously doing this to be a troll. I'm confused since Spooks normally does bash videos on people like this, but now he is embracing them. No wonder this game is dying. It's damn near impossible for both sides to have fun. This looks absolutely miserable for killer, but no one cares because dude's having fun making other people upset. Trolling is not a good thing, and I'm tired of people pretending it is. I'm not even gonna bother reading this entire comment. You guys can pause the video if you want to read it for yourselves, but they finish off the comment by saying, I'm coin flipping on if this is my call to unsubscribe. You're turning incredibly survivor bias. Nah, survivors like this are the reason killers are dropping the game. I don't frequent this channel much, but doesn't this guy make videos about DBD's toxic community? Isn't he taking part in it with stuff like this? I mean, this shit is just straight up sad to read. It feels like I'm sitting in a daycare full of whiny toddlers and I'm just listening to them all throw tantrums. Let me start off by making one thing crystal clear. I have always been very vocal about bully squads not being toxic whatsoever. Here's a video from 4 years ago where I talked about it.
See, that's why you just gotta keep calm and keep cool against teams like that. Because they're just trolling, you know? See, I don't look at that shit as toxic. Like, it is annoying. Like, it's definitely, it could be annoying, but I don't think that shit's toxic or bullying or anything like that. But yeah, if you just remain calm, don't let it tilt you, you can destroy teams like that.
Hey killer mains, you know how you always complain about survivor players being annoying because you can never please them no matter how you play? Like, you can camp and tunnel and they'll complain, or you can play super fair and they'll complain. No matter what you do, these entitled survivors are just gonna whine and cry and yell at you in the endgame chat. And sure, that can be true sometimes, but look at yourself. You want survivors to just sit on gens? No, because that's boring, right? Then they're just gen rushing. God, survivors are so boring. Oh, but you don't want them to use meta perks either, right? You don't want them to use second chance perks, chase perks, windows of opportunity, exhaustion perks, because then they're too sweaty. You wouldn't want survivors playing too sweaty because then, oh, they're just comp. They should go join a comp team. They shouldn't be sitting here playing against me at this MMR. This is ridiculous. And then you have survivors who just bring troll builds, who go for flashlight saves or sabos or blinds or whatever, and they don't even do gens at all. They just goof around and hand you easy wins. But that's not okay either because that's bullying. Now the survivors are bullying you. So it seems like no matter what the survivors do, they can't win either. They can't do gens, they can't use meta perks, they can't goof around and troll. So what the fuck are we doing, huh? And you know what? I just feel like I have to ask the question, okay? Do you guys even know who you're watching? I mean, I know the one comment said that they don't frequent the channel much, but to the rest of you who do watch the channel and you were appalled by this video that I made collabing with this guy and giving him a shout out and playing games with him, do you know me? I've always been a massive troll. I'm the basement Bubba guy. Do you know how hypocritical it would be of me to play Basement Bubba, where I don't give a shit about the survivor's fun? I grab a survivor, I put them in the basement, and they don't leave. That's the extent that they get to play the game, because it's fun for me to do fishing games like that and camping games and lure survivors in. I think that's super fun, and it is a bit of a trolly playstyle, right? So for me to do Basement Bubba, and then if I were to be like, oh my God, using blast mine and flashlights, it's bullying. Oh my God, what about my fun? Do you realize how insanely stupid that would be? So if you're somebody who watches my channel and you enjoy me doing Basement Bubba and you enjoy me owning survivors and whatever, despite those survivors not having any fun, and then on the flip side, you're like, oh my God, don't you dare do this as survivor because you're going to ruin my fun as killer. You sound just as fucking whiny and entitled as any of the survivors in my videos. Except for obviously the super toxic ones. We're not talking about that though. We're talking about entitlement in this video. It doesn't matter if you're a killer player or a survivor player. If you paid for the game, you should be able to play it however you want, as long as it's within the confines and rules of the game and you're not doing anything bannable and you're just using the perks that are in the game. Why do you think people put blast mine and flashbang and head on and all these things in the game just to not use them? And if you dare use them and dare stun the killer, you're all of a sudden a bully? Like, grow the fuck up, okay? It has always been my mindset that people can play how they want. Always. I've always preached that. So if you're new to the channel and you don't like that mindset, this channel's not for you. If you've been watching the channel for a long time and you somehow haven't gotten that through your head, that that's what I believe and that's what I'm going to continue to talk about because that's what I've said for fucking years now, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should unsubscribe. But I'm going to continue trying to play the game for fun, promoting people who play the game for fun and don't take it seriously. And let's just go ahead and make this clear again for everybody who may not know. In-game playstyles are not toxic. As far as, does this guy call out toxicity? I have never once made a call-out video where I called somebody toxic just because of their playstyle in the game. Not once, not ever, because I don't think playstyles are toxic. I think the toxicity is what comes after the match. I've always preached that. Personal insults, all that kind of shit after the match, outside of the game. I don't think what happens in the game is toxic. If you disagree, that's fine. But don't act like you're surprised that I'm posting videos with flashbangs and head-ons because now I'm suddenly promoting toxicity. You guys need to get a grip. And again, if this content is not for you and you think that these playstyles are toxic and horrific and bullying, please unsubscribe and never watch my videos ever again. And on top of all that, the guy in the video, Joey, is such an awesome, chill dude whose entire stream is about having fun and promoting positivity. And because he uses some perks in the game, some of you want to call him an insufferable, toxic asshole. Like, you are beyond pathetic. I'm sorry. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of the level-headed, reasonable, normal human beings who watched that video and went to go show Joey lots of love. He deserves it. He's awesome. Really looking forward to our collab stream that we're about to do where we're going to troll killers for the entire stream. Lots of blast mines, head-ons, flashbangs, all that good stuff. It's going to be a great time just because we're a couple of big old mean bullies, right? All right, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.